Prepare to die.
Fucking go! Let's fucking go.
Welcome everybody, this is Justin W. Smith on Big Sky PC and Rips, and today I'm going to rip some Donruss Elite and a couple of hanger boxes I found for Topps Chrome. That's the only product of Topps Chrome I haven't ripped, so I just grabbed a couple of those, and I've only ripped maybe like 4 of those this year, so I thought, well, it's all Walmart's got right now, might as well get a few and see what we can get. Go with some Marvin Harrison hunting and maybe get a case hit or something of some player I collect, and top off everyone's boxes before I send those out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the hanger boxes and get them out of the way and see what kind of stuff we can rip. And it's been kind of a struggle getting sports cards in general. Walmart's just been carrying Topps Chrome and Elite lately. And of course, it's baseball season, so you got all that going on. And then you got NBA as well, a little bit of that going on. Thought about getting some NBA cards, but I just kind of feel like wanting to rip some football. I could see these being a problem in the future if you don't rip them now, because they stick already. You got a Pittsburgh Donnie Shell, Steve Atwater, Terry Bradshaw, Mike Quick, Spillman, he's an Ohio State guy. And then we got Charlie Batch in a Steelers uniform. There's a Kyle card. DeMarco Murray, that's cool. It's one of my favorite running backs for the Cowboys of all time. It's like a pick and ripping packs for you kind of card. Xavier Leggett. It's like a Chris Carter, Ohio State. There we go. There's Marvin Harrison I do not have, and it's one of those laser ones. So that's cool. Well, I'll take that all day. Marvin Harrison Jr. It's like we got Jaden Daniels, Youthquake, Bruce Smith, Troy Aikman, McMillan, Ellis, Ford, Laub, Heinberg, something like that. Either way, chop it or not. Got a Marvin Harrison GD out there. It's pretty cool. Youthquake. Not really expensive cards by any means, but hey, still kind of cool. At least got something out of those. And then let's get to the next little hanger blast box. Hangers are bangers, and I've yet to have any bangers this year out of the hangers. But they've been okay. Not sure what to expect out of these. I haven't really seen many people get anything cool out of these, really. At least on the YouTube channel. But they're still fun to rip. There's a Walter Payton, Ty Law, Emmitt Smith, Eli Manning, Anthony Munoz, Andre Tippett, another Walter Payton, but that is a refractor, Jason Sehorn, Newbin, Spencer Rattler, it's pretty cool, Drake May laser, Mitchell, Nice Tom Brady refractor. Another Marvin Harrison Jr. Looks like another Kyle card. Ohio State Buckeye. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nothing too bad about this one. It's pretty decent. Got Drake May, Spencer Rattler, and just the base Marvin. So that's 2 Marvins, 1 per box so far, so that's good. 2 Marvin Harrison Jr.'s out of this Marvin Harrison hunt. And other PC players, and your PC players. So hopefully this one comes out good. No, I'm not really. I didn't read the box or anything. I'm not sure if you could hit autos in here. I should have read it, but let me get a chance at some decent cards at least. It's like Bruce Matthews for starters, Jason Witten, J to the B card, McNabb, another Kyle card, Gates, Kyle card. We got more refractors, no big names. There's a Drew Bledsoe for the PC. This was one of my favorite quarterbacks. Him and Joe Montana growing up were my favorite growing up in the 90s. It's a nice little refractor. There's a Bo Nix. Nice little card too. Each box has actually had solid hits really for some of the players. There's Brett Favre for, the Vikings. And then there's a Devin Hester. Looks pretty nice. Couple rookies here. Bam. Oh no, not too bad out of those. To my favorites, I mean, there were some good ones in there. Got Bo Nix, Spencer Rattler, Drake, Daniels, and a couple Marvins out of those. So not too bad for the Topps Chrome for starters. And then we're just going to go ahead and start in Elite and see what we get. It would be nice to get a case hit. I've never gotten one of these case hits out of this yet. Nothing like that. I've been actually not very lucky getting anything out of these really. So we'll give it a whirl and see what we can get. Not expecting much out of them. I knew I was kind of risking starting out with Xavier Worthy. Risking to buying these by at your own risk type of deal, I mean, start out with Xavier, so it's not the best wide receiver, but he's all right. He's just fast, that's it. There's nothing else I think he can do any good. Raheem Mostert. And then there's a nice Elite Series. Jalen Polk. CJ Stroud. And that's all right. I mean, those are kind of cool cards. I wish it was like Marvin Harrison, because that'd been cool. Definitely haven't had one of those of that style yet for Marvin Harrison yet. So, and here's the overproduced Tyreek Hill in everyone's box. Lawrence Taylor. A couple other base cards. It's that or Tua. Just from saying, I mean, we get hardly any other quarterbacks or anything, but there's a Lamar Jackson's pretty decent. There's a Joe Alt. Joey B. So nothing wrong with that, because we've got Joey B. And just no names to really mention, because they're mostly just a base pack. It's kind of a waste of a pack in my opinion. Some other guys kind of overproduced in these. But that's alright, One card out of that whole box I like. Other than that, that was a trash box. Trash. I mean, there's a couple base cards I don't mind, but, Lamar Jackson was probably the second best card out of that. Other than that, really nothing worth $27 worth, if you ask me. Just isn't. Alright, let's get to the next box. I think after buying a few of these, you'd get something good out of them. Some people like this dude. Especially since Debo's gone, he's probably going to have some more playing time now, so might be someone to keep an eye out on. Just going through this real quick for something. And sorry guys, I should have done that in the beginning. Get through these next 2.5 boxes, however you want to say it. See, there's, speaking of the guy, there's another 2, I told you. There's a razzle dazzle of Evan Ingram, so there's kind of a case hit there, I guess. Decent tight end, but plays for the Broncos now, so he might have Bo Nix to be thrown from, so I guess it's alright. Could have been a decent player, but there we go. There's another card that I see a lot in these boxes, Joey B. I might not have the yellow, I don't know. So that's cool. K9, I do like that. TJ Watt and McCaffrey. Alright, so this box has been okay so far, considering. Don't have this one, so that's good. Looks like we got a Kyler Murray numbered card. And then Jamar Chase. I think a lot of problem with Marvin Harrison not being able to show his potential is because he doesn't really have a quarterback to throw to him. Kyler Murray's more of a running style quarterback. And doesn't really have a good throwing game, in my opinion. Dude, hopefully they both get better with each other, because it would be nice to watch Marvin Harrison be one of the all-time greats for sure. Trey Tucker. There we go. There's a nice Ohio State card, number 299. Garrett Wilson. Cole Kmet. Breece Hall. All right, 2 more boxes to go. So got a razzle dazzle out of that box. Couple of nice PC hits. A lot better than the first box for sure. Let's see what number 3 does. Just thought I'd go back on a little bit of Elite since I haven't opened very many, so that's why I decided to get some. Usually I just pass on these, and now I'm kind of remembering why I do. But still, it was something to rip. I haven't been able to find some more NFL cards lately, so nothing terrible, I guess, just something to rip. And hopefully more to come soon. Patrick Mahomes Elite. Jared Goff, Aaron Rodgers, Michael Vick. Alright. Looks like another Kyle card before he was in a Viking, so there's a Kyle card. There we go. This is really nice. Josh Allen numbered card out of 875. It's a nice color match. Definitely like that idea. Nice to get a couple Josh Allens. Wyoming, great quarterback of all time in Wyoming. There ain't very many that has made it, but there is a few, and he was one of them. Alright, last pack for this box, and 1 more blaster to go. Crosby with the C, Chuba, and a couple other base cards. Alright, that was a okay box. $27 worth. None of these are. This is like $170 worth of cards, and I don't think I made my money back for sure, so it kind of hurts. Unless there's something in here that proves different. If I get a case hit or something in here, like a big case hit, not one of those razzle dazzle with a no-namer, you know. Evan Ingram will probably be really good for the Broncos, don't get me wrong, but it's not someone's looking for when they're trying to find something for your collection. All right, and we got a nice PC for the Texans I collect, and nothing much else going on in there. All right, see, this one's got in this one here. Another one of these overproduced cards. So if there's any Tyreek fans, I got tons. Here we go. This is actually pretty nice because he's one of my favorite wide receivers in today's game. I'd say him and Justin Jefferson are my favorites currently. That's not Ohio State Buckeye. but that's cool. It's numbered out of 500. It's probably not game worn or anything. Nope, just a little napkin, but hey, that's a nice card. And I will always sleeve these. So I think sometimes when you're sleeving cards, it might take a long time, but everything gets sleeved after the video. So just know that. So we are on the same page, I guess you could call it. There's a little Steeler. Another Stroud. I know it's just a base, but I like CJ Stroud. Got another video coming up soon of my eBay pickups, and you'll see some really cool cards. Another Christian McCaffrey. I might have his whole entire name now. And we got a nice Justin Herbert blue out of 875, so that's pretty nice. And a couple other beasts. All right, 2 more packs to go, and the rip is done. But all in all, wasn't a terrible rip. Wasn't the best rip either. Snot in everyone's pack. Elway, Lawrence, another Joey B. All right, last pack. Let's see what we got. St. Brown, Nico Collins, and then we got 2 base. So all in all, not the best packs, but we got a few, which you'll see a couple doubles because they're my favorite. Boom, boom, boom. Yep. These are my favorites out of the pack. I mean, there's some other good cards, don't get me wrong, but these are just my favorite picks out of the pack. So, razzle dazzle. Boom. And then that's it. Thank you guys for stopping by and checking out my latest rip. Hope everyone enjoyed themselves. Thank you. Bye.